Good afternoon. Welcome back to Eric Doordash. It is 2:35, April 10th, 2024. We're going to start our journey with an 11-mile Popeyes delivery. Alright, well, after a 10-minute wait inside Popeyes and then a 2-minute struggle to get my drinks and my Dollar Tree cup holder down there, which didn't work, we're ready to go. Ah! Oh my god, I forget every time I cut it it's in the bag, it's already zipped up, dude. Oh my lord. 308. Alright, well, we just got that dropped off. They're waiting outside. Took us to the trailer park here in Cambria. Or no, this is Crane. I don't know where we're at, man. I don't care. Well, it's 3:18. After cashing out on our $9.50 11-mile order from Popeyes, it immediately gave us an order for Carterville McDonald's for another 6 miles, I think it said. Looking good. At least it was right after I dropped that off, so I continue to work towards money. Alright guys, our McDonald's order was actually ready within the first minute we were in there. Hopefully it's everything, you know. Hopefully it's not missing half the order and I get it 3 down votes like I did yesterday. Guys, the order I did yesterday where the person was missing half the order, and there's no way I could have known that because it's in a sealed bag and I can't see in it. They downvoted me 3 times and left me a 1-star review because it's obviously my fault, or perhaps they didn't blame me, but they were mad that I didn't volunteer to go back to the store for them, which was 10 miles away. Either way, your property and you're a customer so shitty, Google Maps can't even determine how to get to your house. So maybe that had something to do with it. E27. Man, look at that tree. I like their tree. And look at the driveway and was like, yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to pull into that. Turned the order in yet, but she did tip me $5 cash. Can you give him his ball back? 3:47. We drove all the way back to Marion, and the first offer we received on either app was 17 miles. Picking up Subway at Walmart and going all the way to Ziegler. It's just gonna be one of those days. Oh, what felt like 5 to 6 minutes later, we got our sack of Subway and our 2 drinks. Now, they were supposed to be in a bottle, but they're out, so they gave me cups with ice in them. I'm sure that will last for 17 miles. 4:21. A spagel haul them real quick instead of just leaving it at the door in the room. Let's see if they want it left there. Okay, well, they told me to leave it there. What is this little pathway over the railroad tracks? Well, guys, I was wrong. You know, I thought for sure that order would have no tip on it. But here we are. I made $14 or almost $15. They did tip $5 themselves. I was wrong. You know, if I wasn't on Earn by Time, the order would have been $7, 17 miles. But we were able to make $14, 17 miles. We're doing pretty good. It is 4:58 now. We just ended up getting a 11 for 11 at Backyard Burger on Grubhub. We were 5 or 6 miles still from Marion, so it wasn't quite the distance it was claiming it was going to be, but that's okay. As we were pulling up, though, we got an add-on, and this one's 10 for 15. It wants us to pick up Type D and deliver it to West Frankfort. So it's going to have us go from Marion to Heron, and despite West Frankfort being straight north of Marion, now that we're over here, it's going to have us then go diagonally to West Frankfort. Interesting. I suspect it's actually 10 for 10 and the app's malfunctioning. I don't think it's 15 miles from the location to West Frankfort. I could be wrong though. Either way, we're going to go ahead and do it. I've already done some pretty shitty orders on DoorDash. I don't see any reason why not to just have the adventure and do the shitty orders on Grubhub. That being said, at least we are heading towards a guaranteed $20 hour, despite the fact we are going to be driving 20 miles. And our order was ready, so there was no wait time here. I can't speak up for Thai D. I keep wanting to say Thai taste because that's what it is in Carbonell. Thai D. Can't speak up for them yet. We're going to tuck our food. Now, there is almost no warmth at all coming from this bag. That doesn't surprise me because that describes pretty much every Grubhub order I deliver. But I will put both of them in the big bag and zip it up once I pick up the Thai D. Well, now it is 5:06. Hopefully Thai D is ready as well. Alright, Thai D did not have it ready. In fact, they kept me waiting almost 10 minutes. Fun times. Fun times indeed. Well, we can get them both zipped up, get going. $5.26. Alright, backyard burgers first. Alright, well, we got that delivered. That guy was at his car outside, but the lady came outside the door to get it. But he looked at me like, pulled up, and he was like getting in his truck. I thought maybe he was about to back up, and I asked him, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, were you about to back up?" And he goes, "No," and just gave me this like, "Why the fuck are you in my driveway?" Look. And I was like, I'm just doing a delivery. I'll be out of your way soon. He's like, "Oh, okay." Well, 26 minutes later, here we are. Oh, I wishfully said it's probably actually only a 10 for 10. But no, it definitely was the full 15 miles, believe me. Walk over here. I was thinking about hopping the puddle, but there's no need to even try it. And I just almost fell on my ass, slipping on some wet clover. Wow, despite it being handed to me and them looking at me through the window, I knocked on the door and they wouldn't answer. So I set it in the chair, and now I've walked back to my car and they still have not got their food. That's a cautious deliverer. Cautious customer. What the fuck am I even saying? I don't know.
You're the cautious deliverer.
You know what? It doesn't matter. How much did they tip? Well, they tipped $5. They actually tipped $2 more than the Thai D, which was only a $3 tip. But what's important, guys, is we just completed a challenge. We had no fucking clue we were even on Grubhub, which was complete 2 orders without skipping one and get 2 bonus dollars. That's right. That's right. I made 2 extra dollars. All right. Well, it's 6:08 now. We were about to get on the interstate and leave West Frankfort, and we went ahead and got a Grubhub for $15, 16 miles, bringing us back to Marion from West Frankfort, picking up Smoothie King. So, you know what? This has been some pretty good cash flow, honestly. With that bonus, we ended up making, I think, $24 for 25 or 26 miles. And then this order is paying us to go back. So, because of this order, it ended up being decent cash flow. I'll take it. Alright, well, it's 6:18. We just pulled up at Smoothie King. Unfortunately, it won't let us hit arrived at store, apparently, until we're 1 block that direction, so we gotta go that way after we pick up the order. Fun times. Fun times. Alright, well, 7 minutes in drive-through because they don't have an open dining room later. We got it! And now we're 4 minutes late to our order because it hasn't let us confirm pickup yet. Or confirm that we're at the store. 6:38. Well, took 9 minutes to get here. Huh, we're at the Lighthouse House. Been a couple weeks, I think, since I've delivered here. Alright guys, it is now 7:02. We're at Panda Express and we got a batch order on DoorDash. Ready when we walked in, ready. Oh. I'm gonna forget my receipts. I need to take my photos. Guys, in the time it took me to walk in, grab these orders, which were ready when I walked up, and walk back outside with them. It is prompting me to unassign the order guilt-free because it's taking too long. It is so obvious, knocking on the window at the cup to annoy my wife. It is so obvious. I've started implementing this setting to only pop up in your earn by time. I waited at Mo's the other day for an hour for my stupid batch order, and it never once prompted me for abandoning the order guilt-free. Yet here I am, 1 minute into this delivery, it's asking me if I want to abandon. Alright. This one is first. $7.18. Alright, let's get going. Alright, a little dog go over there barking at me. Hello! Alright, it's 7:28. Guys, we're actually doing pretty decent this afternoon. That dispatch orders ended up being that $14, and then it immediately countered us with another West Frankfurt order, $17, 14 miles, picking up Applebee's. So we are going to head inside Leeby's. The A on their sign used to be out, so it just looks like it said Leeby's. Alright, well after a 10-minute wait, here we go. 7:59. Okay, well I cannot see the address on the house to save my life. Google Maps says I'm at the right place, but Google Maps is almost always lying to me. And it says ring doorbell, so if this is not the right place, it's gonna get real awkward real fast. Wish me luck. It is 8:22. Why are these on still? We are at Fast Fresh Italian, Fazoli's. And why are we at Fazoli's, you may be asking? Because we got this juicy 11-mile order as soon as we started heading back into Marion from the interstate ramp. Heading back to Johnson City. Alright, they were just finishing it up when I got in there. And this bush here, it smells like cat piss. I don't know what these flowers are, but it really smells like cat piss. I don't know why. Now when I worked here, I used to call it the poodle dog butt. Or poodle butt dog bush. I don't know. Something like that. Because it kind of reminds me of a fluffy white poodle butt. But they definitely reek. Ah! Why can't I remember? Why can I not remember? You know, the grubhub orders, which is the majority of what I've done today, you don't have to do this crap. Here I'm done. Unzip the bag, get my drink back out. And take a stupid picture. Why, man? Okay, let's get going. Okay, I was standing in a puddle ankle deep. I parked in the perfect spot. Everything is going pretty good right now, guys. I was gonna pull into the driveway, but there was this car here. Yeah, you can hear my foot coming out of that puddle. I didn't want to block him in. I didn't know what was going on. It was squeaking so loud. Hello! Okay, well, there was no one in the car. No one was in the car. I stepped into this puddle for no reason. What? An $11 tip? We just made $18 on that one? I was not expecting that on Earn by Time. I appreciate it. I was just pulling in to turn around, and I saw this. Slow the buck down, and there's a picture of a deer on it. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me tonight. We ended up making, I think, $120 between both apps, if I'm correct. And we drove 100 and almost 60 miles. Not too good, but not not a bad day, guys. I will count it as a good day. You know, I had fun. We accepted every order except I did get one Wendy's offer at the very end of the night that I just was like, I was about to pause my app. No, I'm good. I'm going home. So, anyway, guys, I did stop at Kroger and bought some more ice cream. And I went into Kroger with my son, and they had a little car rack of toy cars, and one of them said Piggy barbecue on it, and it was a little barbecue truck, and he saw that and he was playing with it, and I set it back down on the shelf, and we walked around the corner to get the ice cream, and he just ripped his hand out of mine. We were holding hands, and he just goes, Piggy barbecue truck, where'd it go? I'm just like, okay, but we'll get it for you. So, but I had to get ice cream because yesterday I've been asking my wife for 3 days. I bought ice cream 3 days ago. She said she'd make me some ice cream. I went and bought it, and then we fell asleep. We never made some that night. Never made it the next night or the next night, even though I asked her. And then we came home last night. I was like, you better make my ice cream for me. I want my bowl of ice cream. And then I get home and we go inside, and I guess little man had opened the freezer door and like cracked it open and didn't shut it all the way. We didn't notice. I don't know, but we got home and everything in the freezer was bad. Luckily, we had been going through most of the groceries, so there wasn't much in there other than the ice cream and some fries, but and some pizza rolls. But I got home, and this fresh tub of ice cream that I literally hadn't even opened yet. I take the lid off, and it's just freaking soup. It's just mint chocolate chip soup. It's just like, come on, dude. So we had to go buy some more ice cream. Anyway, guys, that is it for tonight. I'll see you next time on Eric Doordash. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.